We're going to do diaphragmatic breaths. So you're going to breathe into your belly, really sending that trinket up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Filling up your belly, exhale. That trinket just falls down towards your spine. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop it down. So your rib cage is stable here. You're not directing the breath into your rib cage, you're directing it into your belly. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. If you have your finger there, then just push your finger away. Inhale. Exhale. Now leave that trinket down, relax towards your spine, and direct your breath into your rib cage, sending the air into your rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Find space in your rib cage and relax. That trinket should be stable and sunken down towards your spine. If this is difficult for you and you don't really understand it, then just be patient and just see what you can find, see what you can explore with your breath here. See if you can notice the difference between sending the air into your diaphragm versus sending the air into your rib cage. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale down. Good. Take the trinket or whatever, just place it next to you. So you want to be breathing into your rib cage throughout your practice, okay? You want to be filling up that rib cage so that you can really engage those lower abdominals fully. Because once you send that breath into the diaphragm, then you do release those stomach muscles, which we will do throughout our practice, but it's intentional. So now we're going to move into that pelvic floor Kegel engagement. So for women, it's your Kegel muscles. For men, it's that perineum right in between that center part of your pelvic floor. So take a big inhale through your rib cage, and then squeeze that center part for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing, inhale. Exhale, squeeze your pelvic floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale in through the rib cage. And squeeze 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now relax that. Now we're going to move into our pelvic tilt. So place your hands in that diamond shape, flatten your palms onto your pelvis, and then press your low back into the mat, into the floor, whatever you have, and then rock arch your low back away. And press your low back in, hips move up, and then rock the low back away, tailbone drives down, arch the low back, hips move down towards the floor. Good. Up and down. So that pubic bone is going up to the ceiling and then down towards the ground. Good. Keep going. See how dramatic you can make it. Loosen up that upper body and let that chin nod down as you arch your back. And then it goes back to neutral once you go into your posterior tilt. So this is called an anterior tilt when your tailbone is down and you're arching your back. And this is called a posterior tilt when your low back is pressed down and your hips are lifting up. Anterior and posterior. Good. 2 more. Anterior and posterior. Now find that neutral pelvis so you have a little space under your low back. Your tailbone is heavy, your rib cage is heavy. So take your hands, place them on your hip bones, and just dip that right hip down, lift the left. Dip the left, lift the right. And continue going side to side. The knees are guiding up towards the ceiling. It's important that we're able to isolate these parts of our body and understand how to manipulate our joints, and we know where our body is in space. So these little things that seem very slow and minute are very important, and they're also really great for warming up that lumbar spine and our pelvis. Good. Come back to that neutral place. So that tailbone is heavy, so shake it out a little bit and just notice your body the way it is in its neutral place. Now from here, we're going to go ahead, bring our hands down by your side, take an inhale. Exhale, lift your right leg to that tabletop position. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift your left leg, float it up to meet your right. Bring your knees together, your feet together. Now get yourself to that neutral place. I have to kind of shift my hips down. And now make sure that your shins are in line with the floor and your knees are right over your hips. And your lower abdominals are supporting your legs in this position. Inhale, tap the right foot down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, tap the left foot. Exhale, lift it up. The inhale releases, the exhale engages. Inhale, tap, exhale, lift. Let's do 4 more each side. Inhale. Firing up the lower abdominals, 1 more each side, right leg down, left leg down. Knees into your chest for a brief moment. So really pay attention if you're gripping in your hips, if your low back is strained. That means we have to strengthen those deeper abdominal muscles so that they are the ones responsible. And in that case, you go less. So you don't have to go all the way down. You can just keep it small. But the important thing is to keep this shape. Keep that L shape so that you're not dropping the heel down. Okay, that's losing the engagement. Keep that shape so it's like you're reaching that foot out. Let's try the double leg. So keep those legs together, zip them together. Inhale, drop both legs down. Exhale, stomach lifts them up. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. What's the upper body doing? Shake the neck out. 1 more. Good. Knees in your chest. Shake it out. Roll those knees out. Loosen it up. Good. Take deep breaths during your breaks. Now from here, we're going to find some rotation. So come back to that tabletop position. Bring your hands out in this low diagonal here for a little more support. Your palms pressing down into the floor. You're going to inhale, knees over to the right. Lift that left hip up. And now your left oblique brings your legs back to the center. Inhale, legs over to the left. Exhale, right oblique brings your legs back to the center. Bring that top leg with you on the way to the right. That left leg, your knees are in line, and then you bring them back to the center. So when you go over to the left, don't drop that right hip down. You want to keep those knees in line with each other, and then bring the oblique back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Other side, right shoulder down. Good. Bring your legs all the way over to the right. Look over to the left for a rotational stretch. Just breathe into the rotation. And then come back to the center and go over to the left. Breathe into that rotation. Use your right oblique to bring your legs back to the center. Bring your feet down. We're gonna do our chest lift now. So place your hands behind your neck. Really pull that neck long. Bring your elbows into your peripheral vision. And now you're in your neutral pelvis here. Shake out that tailbone for a second. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. And then release, get longer as you come down. Inhale, exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. You're gonna exhale, come up and hold. Bring that belly button down towards your spine. Take an inhale through the rib cage. Exhale, bring your right leg to tabletop. And then inhale here. Exhale, left leg to tabletop. Find the patience in the slow work. From here, drop the head down again. Longer, keep the legs in the tabletop. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Keep those elbows in peripheral vision, supporting your neck. Think of long neck, think of lengthen as you come up and as you go down. Keep going, breathing. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Holding up here. Little pulses. Thinking about the sternum going up to the corner of the room. 3, 2, 1. Laying down. You're gonna go right back up. Inhale. Exhale up. You're gonna twist over to the right. Elbow. Left elbow to right side. Twist over to the left. Right elbow. Left side. Left elbow. Right side. Think about what's happening underneath you. Lift that left shoulder blade. One more each side. Come back to the center. And lay yourself down. Good, breathe. That's hard to talk through. Rock side to side.